Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschoolology. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nikki. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4. We're in our 11th year of homeschooling, and on this channel I talk mostly about secular homeschooling, but I also share our lives in general. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I hope you'll stick around to chat. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing my plans for middle school chemistry for the upcoming school year. So if you would like to chat about that, come on. Alright, so my initial plan, everything I've been talking about, everything I've been sharing, everything I've been saying is that we were going to use the American Chemical Society's middle school science program that is free online. And I had every intention of doing that. And then I was filming a video for you guys about Khan Academy science. People have asked me what I thought about Khan Academy science. And they have a new middle school chemistry course. And so I was like, okay, well, this might make my life pretty easy because my middle school daughter already uses Khan Academy for math, so it might just be easiest to have her do that as well. And so we will jump over there and look at how we're going to set this up, how we're going to have it ready to go for my kiddos, because around here we need things that are prepped and ready to go. I do not have the capacity to do things weekly. I have learned that about myself in the last 11 years. I need it laid out. I need it open and go, ready to go. And that's just how it works best for us. And so, or from, our homeschool. And so that's what I'm going to do is get it ready, prepped, ready to go for several weeks out. I probably won't have time to get the whole thing done, but for several weeks out so that I only have to sit down, maybe a couple more times to get more weeks in. So let's jump over to the computer and I will meet you back here at the end. All right, here is what I will be doing for chemistry for middle school. So I have set up a Google Classroom. If you don't know, Google Classroom is free. You just put that you're using it as a teacher, and you can use the whole program for free, I think minus a few features, but it is really great. You've got this classwork page where you can put in assignments. The purple here means that it's been assigned, and then the gray means it hasn't been assigned yet, so I've scheduled them out for further weeks. I need to finish that draft apparently, but you can see I scheduled them out. I like doing my topics as the week and day of the assignment. I find that that's just easier than intro to chemistry and then the periodic table. It helps the kids see exactly what they're supposed to be working on. So that's how I like to do that into Google Classroom, rather than giving it actual topics. These are the assignments that you complete on week 1, day 1. These are the assignments that you complete on week 1, day 2. That also makes it easier for my Homeschool Planet, putting it into Homeschool Planet. I just put here, you can see right here, I just put week 1, day 2. So they, and there should be a link here to go to Google Classroom, so I need to adjust that. But I do that, and then they match up to what's here. So that just kind of makes the most sense for us to set it up. And then each assignment is I put in what I want them to do. So intro to middle school chemistry, they watch the video. Once they watch the video, they turn it in. It's literally just hit a button to turn it in. And then here, watch the videos and then complete the quiz or practice problems. So that is all the links right here, so they just have to click on things and go and do it. So what am I using? Let me show you one other thing. So that's all Khan Academy. I am using Khan Academy because when I created the video for you guys, which I'll link for you, for Khan Academy Science, I fell in love with what I saw for the new middle school chemistry, and I was like, this is going to be perfect. So they are going to be using this to like kind of check their understanding. What I love about this is that all these little boxes up here are quizzes and practice problems and things like that. So, and it will, you know, show me their understanding. Here is the little boxes. So empty means they haven't tried it. This means they tried it, but they didn't get very many problems right. This means that they're familiar with it. This one means that they're proficient. And this one means that they mastered it, meaning they got everything right and they got the whole. So they won't get this. All of these will be this box until they take this, the quiz. And then if they get all of them right on that too, then all of these will turn to little crowns. So I can see my kids what they've learned without having to like actually test them myself or create tests or anything like that. So I really love Khan Academy for that purpose. It makes my life easier. And I really like the information that's being presented in the videos and such. I felt like it was a really good way to grasp their understanding or improve their understanding. Because when I looked at middle school science here, I really love it, and I think it's great, but it kind of just jumps right in to, you know, things, and I was like, oh, I kind of like would like them to have a little bit more background information, and so, but I am still going to be using this. I know the last time I mentioned this, I said I might be using one or the other. But I really, really, really like this American Chemical Society middle school chemistry lessons that they have. And so they have it broken down into lessons. And what I've kind of been doing is just kind of like matching them up to where they fall into the Khan Academy. So I think this day, no, let me see. Let me find it. So week 3, day 1 is the first time I use that. I have the link to the simulations and the videos for the lesson, and they have PDFs or Google Docs. I downloaded them as Google Docs and then make a copy of it to put in my own folder so that they get these activity sheets that they can actually type on. So they can literally type in their names and everything on here so that I don't, you know, like they don't have to print it out and I can still check to make sure that they've completed it. So they can literally type in their answers on this worksheet. And then I can, you know, well, I'm going to have to get a little bit into this to make it a little bit better, but they can type their answers in. When they do that, I typically have them change the color of their font so that describe what the colors look like and how they moved. They mixed slowly, you know, whatever they did. I normally have them change the color so that I can see it better. So just that's a tip for doing this for faster grading and seeing what they wrote. So but that is what I am doing and what I'm using. As I said, you can go here. Let me see where it was. Go here. Is it under tools? No. Yeah, okay, so here it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, look, I can do Google Forms. I need to edit this. Okay. Well, look at this. I need to go in and edit. Rather than doing the PDFs, I'm going to do this because look, it's all right here and it has spots for them to answer the questions. So I will be editing that to add that in. Again, that was under tools. Oh, I have to go back. So the one thing that I don't love about this is it doesn't open it in a new window, so I have to go back to where I was. But tools, online assignments instead of downloads. Downloads was where I found the PDFs, but online assignments. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to change the ones that I've already done. And then I just been kind of like pairing it up. So here you can see the periodic table and bonding, density, all of the things over on Khan Academy. Here's the periodic table. You talk about physical properties. It'll talk about density. And so I'm just kind of like pairing them up where they match to each other. And that's how I'm putting it in. The American Chemical Society lessons are kind of longer, so they're on those days. Well, actually, on this day, I had them do a quiz too, but on those days, I'm mostly only having them do that. But I think this was like just one, or maybe it's two. I don't know. But that's how I'm doing it. So I'm just kind of like lining them up and putting them into my Google Classroom, and then on Homeschool Planet they have it tells them which one to do, which I've made the topics, which one to do, and it will have a link when I edit it to go straight to Google Classroom. So that is what I am going to be doing for middle school chemistry. It's not as long as the high school one, so I don't know if it's going to take her all year or not. If it doesn't, I'll just jump over and do one of the other Khan Academy. So there's middle school physics, middle school biology. So I'll just jump over and do one of those other ones, probably middle school biology. And we'll do Earth, space, and physics next year. I think that's the plan. So, but that's only if she finishes early. And I can tell you right now, we've already started and she's already behind. So, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope that was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And I'm going to jump over to past Niki to give you an outro. All right, I'm filming this before I filmed the computer stuff, so I'm going to wrap this video up here, but I just am not going to say too much because I'm not really sure what I shared in the video, but I know that whatever we came up with, both of those programs are going to be great options. And so, yeah. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. I hope you will come back and chat with me again soon. Don't forget, you can always check us out over on Instagram at Homeschool-ology. And I would love it if you would head on down to below. Ask me any questions that you might have based on what we talked about, but also hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. So I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.